I don't know if you've noticed, but high-end restaurants now, they just have the front of the house kitchen. Now there's no more propane grills. There's actually wood-fired ovens. A lot of the restaurants are going to that. A lot of people are infusing what? Smoked this and smoked that, or smoked infused. And it's coming from the vegetables to the proteins. And I think that's what's the trending now, that every restaurant, well, how can we make it better? And of course, you can't go wrong with smoke.
Once you get past those basic fundamentals and realize that smoking in general is just roasting, and once you get over that hump, and it's a big hump, I won't deny it, but once you get over that hump, then all of your fundamentals start to set in, and then you start getting expressive with it. And that's where I think it gets, where things get off the rails and everything starts getting really incredible.
But what a great ingredient to bring to your kitchen. I mean, you can bring just a small electric smoker into your kitchen, and how many elements do you open your menu up to?
Chefs are even putting a hotel pan on their stove, putting some wood chips in the bottom just to get that smoke flavor.
We're out here, we're checking on my burn ends now. I got my pork belly burn ends, and I sauced them, rubbed them. They've been in the smoker overnight with some apple wood, some hickory. We chunked them up, put them back on the smoker, and I'm just turning them over now. I checked them, they're looking beautiful. We're gonna get some tongs, we're gonna flip them over and put them back on and let them keep working the love. Check it out. All that caramelization that's going on there.
The treatments that I use on the pork crown is actually we did a cold smoke, or what we call reverse sear. The first 2 hours we're going to just use pure smoke at maybe 175 degrees, and then we're going to hit it once it gets that nice fusion of smoke. We're going to go ahead and hit that in the oven at 375. So we want a nice subtlety. I think, especially with pork crown roast, it doesn't want a lot of smoke in it, but at the same time you want a subtlety. So what we're doing right now is all the smokers are taken, and I need to cold smoke my pork loin. My crown roast. So I'm gonna make a co-smoking out of a pan, put it in the oven, and that's how we're gonna make it. So make our makeshift smoker. I haven't found anything that pork doesn't go with when it comes to smoke. Pea smoke, cinnamon smoke, oak, and all the other kind of regional stuff. But it's fun to play with, and that's the one thing I love about barbecuing in general, is we get to play and be creative.
I think overpowering is a good subject, and I think most people are guilty of over smoking by using the wrong protein. If you want to smoke some tomatoes, great. You better keep it short. Those are sponges.
I notice a lot of pit masters are raising that temp, going up anywhere from 250 to 275. So they don't have to be afraid of that long smoke time.
I mean, there are other ways besides smokers that you can infuse smoke. I know I use smoke machines on drinks, and I use a smoking gun on desserts. Does anybody else?
Well, I even take fully cooked products. They're already seasoned, they're fully cooked, and if I wanted just a hint of smoke, again, it goes back to using smoke as a component in your recipe. I'll just put it in a smoker for 10 minutes, and I have a completely different dish. So we use some hickory logs on this. For this recipe, I also like to use a cherry wood. It just gives it a little different flavor profile. You can also, when you use cherry wood, it departs some of that reddish color that you can get from it.
They have also those little, I mean, you can use foil, for God's sake, but they have these things for the pellets. Say you're cooking on a gas grill or even over coal, you set that thing down, it'll smolder the pellets. If you want to reverse sear, maybe a thick chop or something like that, you cover it up, it gets the smoke, and then boom, boom on each side, you have a beautiful, you get the smoke flavor in there like that.